Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that has been covered in the last session.
Yeah.
Now, let's assume that right now in my presentation there are 11 slides,
You're right.
correct?
Yes.
Now, into this 11 slides, now whenever you're making a presentation for your company, for your organization, do you think this presentation, let's assume that content is fine. Whatever
Mm.
things we have entered in this slide in this presentation right now, let me play this presentation from beginning.
Mm.
All these things.
Yes.
We have seen how can we apply a different kind of theme and designs into our presentation. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Now let's assume that you are completely okay with the content of the presentation. You don't have to add anything in the content of your presentation.
Mm.
Okay. Even this
Mm.
slide is something for your use.
Mm.
Fine. Now,
Yeah.
do you think apart from content, everything is fine
Okay.
or something is missing in your official presentation?
Um, I could not recollect anything.
Okay. Is it like you have made any kind of presentation in the past for your office?
Yes, I made it. Yeah.
You have made it multiple times?
Multiple times. Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
But simple
So
presentations only I used to make. That's all.
simple, that is completely okay. Absolutely
Mm.
no issues. I
Mm.
just need basic idea about a presentation that you have
Mm.
made so far, or probably you must have not made, then you have seen in different offices.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
So whenever a presentation is made in a office,
Mm.
in an organization, all
Mm.
your official presentations should
Mm.
always have a logo of your company.
Yes.
Yes. So don't you think that logo is missing in our presentation?
Yes. 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 Correct. Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
logo is missing, correct?
Yes. Now, initially, when we just start with the presentations, we start with only the logo. The template should be available where only we start filling up because it is a standard
Abs-
template for us ourselves. Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Generally, most of the companies across the globe, they have a standard template.
Yes.
Okay. But
Yeah.
let's assume for a minute or two, we will take one odd scenario because mistakes can happen anytime. There is
Right.
always 1% chance where mistakes can come up. It can
Yeah.
be due to some technical reason, or it can be a human error, or it can be something different,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, you have realized that logo of your office is missing in each and every slide. We have
Mm.
already covered up till 11 slides.
Right.
Now, what will you do to insert logo into each and every slide?
Mm.
How will you insert
How
logo
to
now?
just insert the, yeah, you have to do it in the footer.
Inside header and footer?
Yeah. Footer, I can just paste it like that.
Of course, you can proceed with header and footer, but
Mm.
do you think always logo of your company will either be in the footer or maybe in the header? Is it a compulsion?
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Not necessarily. So
Yeah.
let's assume if your logo is not in the header or footer, then
Mm.
what is the option?
Mm. It is in the designer.
Very design over here, are you saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Design mode. Yeah.
I will go to design and let me zoom it. Now what should I do next?
I don't know about it really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, to be honest, very nice attempt because people may think that something can be done inside design so that we
Mm.
can get those pictures across the presentation, right?
Mm.
So it was a
Mm.
very good attempt, but unfortunately, this will not give you a result because whatever changes now you're planning to make in a presentation, Okay,
Mm.
all
Mm.
those changes should be applied to the entire presentation. Now themes is something which is common, perfect. Now let's
Mm.
assume if I choose this theme, okay,
Mm.
so this theme has been applied throughout the presentation. If I would
Mm.
like to make a different color combination, I can definitely choose it from here. But
Mm.
pictures, logos basically of your company is not inbuilt in the
Mm.
theme. Different companies are with different kinds of logo.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Correct. So there are
Right.
so many companies across the globe. It is really difficult for Microsoft to create a design for each and every company.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's assume that this picture, this mountain, can you see this mountain on my desktop?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's assume that I want to take picture that is listed in onto my desktop. For example, if you don't want to take example of this mountain, can
Mm.
you see this Mozilla Firefox icon?
Yes. Yes.
I want this icon should be the logo of my company.
Mm.
Okay. So what I'll be doing is as soon as I'll be pressing Windows D, I will come to my desktop and I can see my desktop. Okay. Now,
Mm.
moment I will hit Alt tab, first thing is my presentation is opening. There are so many things that are running on my laptop right now. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
But the immediate thing after your presentation should be the desktop.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Once you have achieved this part, what you can do is you will go to the view tab. You would be
Okay.
going to the view tab. Inside view
Yeah.
tab, we have already seen slide master.
Right.
Correct? Slide
Yes.
master, we have covered an example where you can create a completely a new layout that is not
Correct.
existing into your presentation.
Correct.
Fine.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
Now there are multiple slides below over here.
Mm.
Correct. On the left hand
Yes.
side area, you can see there are multiple slides. This
Yes.
one is the one that we have
One we
created last
created.
time.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Yes.
Now, the first one, the number one, which is mentioned over here, you cannot
Mm.
see number is mentioned in any of the slides.
Yes.
Correct. Number
Yeah.
is mentioned only in the first slide. Okay.
Yes.
So
Mm.
wherever your PowerPoint will be able to find a master layout, that will
Mm.
be always highlighted with the number. Now it
Okay.
may happen that there are couple of master layouts into your
Mm.
presentation. Now that depends. Now
Mm.
once you will be expert in making presentation, you can
Mm.
create different layouts as well, different master slides. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So slowly and steadily you will be able to learn that.
Mm.
Okay. As and
Mm.
when means if you need, you would be creating it. All right.
Mm. Yeah.
Now, in this presentation, my slide number one, this is called as the main slide. Main slide means master slide.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever
Mm.
changes I will make in my master slide, all those changes will be applicable in the rest of the slides. It
Okay.
means, it
Mm.
means in simple example, I would like to say that this slide is a prime minister of of a country.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
If
Mm.
prime minister is passing a rule, then that rule is applicable to
Applicable
all the
to.
states.
Okay.
So these states are your slides, your different layouts. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mm.
anything is entered in the master, by
Mm.
default it will be followed by rest of the layouts.
Okay.
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 Fine.
Right.
Now I will go to the insert tab. I will go
Mm.
to the insert tab. Inside
Okay.
insert tab, I have one of the options called as screenshot.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll scroll it. I'll click on the drop down link, drop down button. Then I'll
Mm.
go to the option screen clipping.
Right.
Moment I clicked on the screen clipping, see PowerPoint has minimized automatically. And the
Mm.
background area that was my desktop
Mm.
is now in the faded mode.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes.
Now I want this Mozilla Firefox icon to be the icon as a logo of my company. So
Okay.
very smartly, I will just crop only this area.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Fine, it has been cropped. As soon
Yes.
as I leave my cursor, my
Mm.
PowerPoint will open and picture will appear into my presentation automatically.
Oh, I see. Okay.
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 Now, generally logo of the company is always on top, right hand
Yes.
side top corner, or maybe the left hand side top corner. Okay,
Mm.
but most of the times logo is in the top area. Sometimes
Mm.
you may be able to see that logo is in the bottom, and
Right.
sometimes there are certain companies that may place logo in the center as well.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I've
Mm.
placed it in the top area. Now
Mm.
once this part is done, I'll
Mm.
simply close the master view. See,
Mm.
now logo is there into each and every slide.
Oh, it's not there.
Okay, it's not there in the first one because first one was the different layout that we have created.
Mm.
Okay, so sometimes, as I've told you, that slowly and steadily, whenever you need a presentation, at that
Mm.
time it would be appearing in different manner.
Mm.
So I think 1 second, let me try to make a change into it. uh, See,
Yes.
as soon as I've changed a different kind of layout, it appeared automatically.
Right. 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 Right.
Okay,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
that layout was a different one.
Yeah.
Fine, is it clear?
Clear
So
now.
basic idea about in fact basic idea about your PowerPoint presentation is about slide master is that if
Mm.
you'd like to make a change in your presentation and that is applicable to the entire presentation, then rather than making changes into each and every individual slides, you can
Mm.
simply take help of slide master.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Right.
fine,
Yeah.
easy.
Fine. Fine. Yeah. Easy. Yeah.
All right, now next thing is, if you would have observed, then this picture is
Mm.
properly aligned in the all the slides at one place only.
Right.
Place is there isn't even a marginal difference between plays. See, I am
Mm.
playing a slideshow. Your picture is always in the same area.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
Any questions
So far, okay. Not shoes.
so far? Okay,
Mm.
fantastic. Now I'll go to my master view again, my slide master once again.
Mm.
So I'll go to the view tab, then I'll be clicking on the slide master. I'll be choosing the first one.
Mm.
Now, most of the companies, they generally follow that this picture, that is the logo of the company,
Mm.
should be transparent one,
Mm.
should be bit faded one. Okay.
Mm.
So
Mm.
if you would like that kind of formatting to be done, see, you can apply one of these formats.
Mm.
Okay, that is the picture style. Rather
Mm.
than choosing that, what you can do is you can always change picture effects as well. That is present over here.
Okay.
There are multiple options you can choose according to your picture, according to your company's logo. Then if you would like to change color, you can choose different color as well. Generally, colors in your presentation should be something like this. Logo is not so transparent, but it
Mm.
should be something like this.
Right.
Okay, so there are various permutations and combinations available into your presentation, and you can use all those kinds of things to make your presentation more effective.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you can set all these kinds of color combination. Fine.
Okay.
Okay, now let me come to the last slide. Oh, just give me a second. Showing as my system is not responding, so we'll wait for a couple of minutes.
Mm.
I think let me try with task manager, because it may happen that I
Yes.
may lose my presentation. That is something that I was not willing to do, but now since it is taking a longer time, so we don't have any other option. So where is the folder of Shiva? Yes, here it is. Yeah, this one, where we have inserted logo as well. Okay, so we have
Mm.
closed the master view. Oh, I did not make it bit transparent, so let me do it once again. So it would be a kind of revision for you. So view, and we will go to the slide master, and then we would be coming to the main slide, the first one, the master slide. And I'll
Mm.
select this picture, then I would be going to the picture tool, and
Mm.
now I can choose different kinds of color from here. Okay,
Yeah.
now you may choose that since my theme over here, the design over here is blue, so I don't
Mm.
want this to be the grayish one. I want it to be the blue color with more transparency. So
Mm.
you can choose transparency options from here. Did you check that?
I did not check. Now I'm checking. Yeah.
So this is something you need to explore by yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But you can make all these kinds of arrangements into your presentation.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
You can always apply different kind of permutation and combinations to colors, and then you can choose what is the more suitable one.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Fine.
So let's proceed with the next thing. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
now
Yeah.
I'll come to the last one, the last slide into my presentation.
Mm.
Okay, that says
Yeah.
the word got it.
Mm.
Now I've inserted a blank new slide. Fine.
Right. Yes.
Now in this slide I would like to open Excel. Okay, now let's assume that I'm entering name of some brands over here. Let's assume that I have a showroom of bike.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now what I'm doing over here is let me enter a small data over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Pulsar, then Hayabusa, and then KTM. So these are, let's assume, some of the bike models that are sold in my company.
Right.
Now it depends what kind of data you have generally. It may
Mm.
happen that names of these models are placed over here, or I will choose names of these models to be placed over here as well. So let me make it as a transpose. Okay, so I've made it as a transpose one.
Mm.
Fine. So I've
Yeah.
deleted this entire range.
You have come through PowerPoint. This one.
No, I've opened a blank new Excel.
Yeah. Blank new Excel only. Not
Yeah,
through
this is
PowerPoint.
not through PowerPoint. It's means your data is already in a Excel sheet. Your data is never in the PowerPoint one, correct?
Yes, yes.
I think some mistake has happened in the Excel. Let me open it once again. Just give me a second. I'm not sure, something is not working with the system today. Why this has happened, no idea. Pulsar, CBZ, then Hayabusa. Now let's assume that I have data over here that is from 2017 onwards. 2017, 2018, then 2019, and this is for the 2020.
Mm.
Okay, now let's say that these bikes are sold with some values. So
Mm.
I'll be choosing a function over here. Now you can simply understand that this is a kind of training for you into Excel, very much into the basics. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
now minimum quantity that has been sold, the bottom one, the lowest one for
Yes.
Pulsar is, let's assume it's 500, and
What did
maximum
you
is
just can you expand the screen? Because what did you put rand?
rand between.
Yeah, rand. Yeah. Okay.
So it is minimum is the 500 and the maximum is
600.
600 for these bikes in the year 2017.
Mm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now since I've selected my entire range and then I've applied this formula, so I
Mm.
would be hitting Control Enter after closing the bracket.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now
Right.
since this is a formula, so it will keep on changing. So I have to convert this values, I have to convert this formulas into values. So I'll copy the entire range, then I'll go to the paste on top, and I would be selecting paste special as values.
Right.
Okay, paste
Right.
special as values.
Yeah.
So now I cannot see my formula in the background.
Yes. Yes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now again I would be using the same formula. First of all, I would be selecting the entire range.
Mm.
I'm not sure what has happened to my Excel, but I'll check it bit later. Right now I'll try to manage it. So minimum range of the bike is, let's assume, 550.
Just a minute, huh? I'm
Yeah,
getting a call. Hello. Yeah.
yeah.
It's Saish. Yeah.
So I'm creating a data. In the meantime, my formulas are same. So I thought,
Mm.
let me enter the formula so that we can see.
Mm.
Okay. So this is the same thing.
Yes.
So I've converted into values, all these figures. Fine.
Mm. Yeah.
Now let's assume over here you are mentioning name of the company. So let's say name of the company is Motorbikes Private Limited. Fine. Now
Yeah.
your requirement is you'd like to say graphical. would like to see graphical representation of this data, okay,
Right.
in terms of different years.
Mm.
Fine. So
Yeah.
this kind of layout will definitely help you, okay, in achieving your target.
Mm.
So what I'll do first of all is I will simply reduce the size of my title area.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me change it. Sales, title as annual sales for motorbikes private limited.
Mm.
Okay,
Right.
now there are multiple ways that can be applied to create a graph. What you can do is
Mm.
you can convert this data and you can link it into PowerPoint and then you can enter a graph. Okay,
Mm.
but most of the
Mm.
people they will not prefer that.
Mm.
It's something like you can say mindset of a person. That person is not comfortable with that. If
Mm.
person is working in Excel, then first that person will create graph in Excel and then person will link that graph directly with the presentation. Okay,
Mm.
so let's
Mm.
assume even I'm choosing the same thing.
Mm.
So right now not sure why this is happening with me. Just give me a second. Okay, this is better. So I'll select this entire range. Fine.
Mm.
Entire range with model and then name of the year. I'll select this complete range and
Yes.
simply I would be going to the insert tab. Inside
Mm.
insert tab, there are various kinds of graphs present. Okay, now
Mm.
since you're using the latest version, so you can see that there is one of the
Yeah.
provisions called as
Mm.
recommended charts. So you can simply click on recommended charts
Okay.
and see these are the various kinds of charts that are present. Okay,
Right.
now
Mm.
if you'll observe that this recommended chart is showing you, first thing is with the model. So model is something that should not be there in your presentation because that is header.
Mm.
Okay, so you can simply understand that you don't have to select the header, you just have to select name of the brands.
Mm.
Now you'll be going to this and you'll be simply clicking on the first one, the very simple one, that is clustered column chart. Now your
Yeah.
graph is ready over here.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Now what you can do is either you can use formatting into your presentation, sorry, into your Excel first, and then once your graph is completely ready in Excel, then
Mm.
you can use it, you can paste it in the PowerPoint. First of all, let me save this data under your folder. Okay,
Mm.
now since you have the latest version of Excel, so playing with graphs is very easy. What you can
Mm.
do is you can simply click on the plus sign over here. Now
Yeah.
first thing, it is showing you chart title as a title over here. If you
Mm.
want, we will simply delete this. I have
Okay.
not entered any kind of title as of now on top.
Right.
Now we will come over here, the plus sign that is present over here. Okay,
Mm.
then I
Mm.
would be clicking on the access title. Now
Right.
did you see that access title is present over on the left hand side?
On the top, on the bottom. Yeah,
See,
and
I'll
the
choose,
yeah.
yeah, now it is in the bottom. Now I'll choose it is on the top.
Yeah.
Okay, if you
Yeah.
want you may place it under both the areas.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
then you can click on this title area over here and you
Mm.
may delete this entire name
Mm.
and you may choose sales figures,
Right.
okay, or sales records. Okay, then you
Right.
can come to the bottom one, the horizontal one,
Mm.
click over here. Bye. Fine.
Right.
Further you can come on the plus sign again over here.
Mm.
Okay, you may have chart title again. If you think that you have deleted it by mistake and you would like to get it, then you can
Mm.
get it again. while coming over here.
Right.
Now, if you would like to show this presentation to somebody in a company,
Mm.
okay, then
Mm.
that person may tell you, your seniors may tell you that you would like to see what kinds of records are there for each and every brand.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
so they
Mm.
want to see basically figures
Mm.
on top of this pillars,
Mm.
columns. Okay, so you can come to
Right.
data labels, come over here.
Mm.
Generally center is also recommended, or maybe you should choose the option outside end. Okay,
Mm.
because outside end and center looks good. If you are placing your figures simply on the top corners of the columns, these are
Mm.
these are the figures placed right now in the corner. This is the
Yeah.
figure placed again in the corner but in towards the bottom side of your graph. So
Mm.
these two things are not recommended.
Mm. Okay.
Simply
Outside. Yeah.
this is, yeah, this is pretty better. Now most of the presentations wherever you must have seen the graph,
This is
your
only.
figures are always on the on
Top.
outside end of your graph,
Mm.
correct?
Mm.
Now some of the people they may say that this background lines, this horizontal lines, that should
Mm.
not be there into my graph. So that is very simple. You can come to grid lines and you can deselect the grid lines over here.
Mm.
If you would like to get it back, again give tick mark to the grid lines.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
very easy.
Yeah. Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
I will simply click on any one of the corners. These are the corners, four
Mm.
corners. So I can
Yeah.
see there is a lot of empty area in the left hand side bottom corner or in the right hand side corner area.
Right.
Okay, so I'll simply click on any one of the areas and I
Mm.
would be copying the graph, and
Mm.
then simply I'll come to my PowerPoint presentation and I'll paste it over here.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
now after pasting, I'll keep this graph on the left hand side bottom area and I try to minimize it a bit. Always
Mm.
minimize your graph from the corners, maybe top or the bottom corners to resize it.
Okay.
Okay, your
Okay.
entire graph will be resizing properly.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Now, next thing is I would like to make a graph for the next year, that is 2017 and 2018.
Mm.
Correct. So I'll delete this.
Yes.
Now, can you suggest me what should I do to make a graph for 2017 and 2018?
Then the control and then do it. Just club block it and then control. Yeah.
Perfect. Something like this, correct?
Yeah.
Now,
Mm.
what should I do to make a graph? Again,
Insert.
insert, recommended chart, or maybe I can come to the 2D column one or the 3D one, whatever is required. However,
Mm.
since we were following the recommended one, so I'll choose the same one.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
Now this is the one. Now let's assume that again I would be removing the chart title, and this one I'll make it as data labels again outside, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then chart title, let me make it, sorry, access title, I will make it in the center. Yeah, it's present in both the places.
Yeah.
So again I'll rename it to records. What was the name that I've given? Sales records. Okay, so let me
Yeah.
name it as sales records. Fine. Over
Yes.
here, name that has been selected was bike.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Now again, I'll be doing the same thing. I'll simply copy it. Oh, chart title. Let me remove it. Yeah, copy it and paste it in the PowerPoint. Fine.
Mm.
So now I'll come over here.
When I paste, you just control V, or you have to select some of the paste, and then when you paste it, you select
Yes.
which that special values are
Now I'll come to that. Right now, what I have done is I have simply pressed Control V.
V. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, this is a very good question that you have asked. I was about to explain you, but it's good that you have already asked me in advance.
Mm.
Okay. Now let's see it over here. Now, first two graphs.
Mm.
Okay. I have
Mm.
simply pressed Control V. It means I have simply pasted into PowerPoint presentation.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we are about to create a graph for the year 2019.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Now, in order to create the graph for 2019, do you think should I delete the graph again and then I would be selecting the models and the year 2019 and then I would be making a complete new graph by going to the insert tab, then choosing it from the recommended charts. Do you think I
Yeah.
should proceed with such a long step now?
I don't know really.
No, what my question is, do you think that
Is there any
is it
shortcut?
recommended?
Might be there. Might be a shortcut. That is what you used to mean to say. There are.
Correct.
Mm.
So shortcut is there, but before sharing that shortcut, I wanted to tell you that since this is a repeated task,
Yes.
okay, so
Yeah.
this shortcut can be used whenever there is a repeated task.
Right.
Okay, so now
Mm.
you'll click on the graph over here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Now there is a contextual tab on top.
Yeah.
Okay,
Check
it
this
will
one.
appear only if you'll click on the graph. Correct?
Mm. Yes.
Now you would be going to the switch row and column, and the second one is select data over here. So you would
Right.
be choosing select data.
Mm.
Fine.
Yeah.
Inside select data, there is a set of data present over here.
Mm.
Okay. So
Mm.
it is showing you that this is the entire range.
Mm.
Correct.
Yes.
Now you can simply click over here,
Mm.
delete it, delete the second part because in first A column you have list of models over here.
Right.
Okay, so you
Mm.
would be deleting the second one and simply selecting 2019 year.
Right.
Okay, so can you see
Yeah.
that my new range is D2 to D5?
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
D column. Okay,
Yes.
and
Right.
just click on OK. That's it.
Right. Okay. Good.
See, advantage of this is you don't have to rename your titles.
Yes. Yeah.
Neither
Yeah.
you have to select your new graph and then you have to choose whether you want grid lines or you don't want grid lines. You don't have to do so many clicks.
Right.
Neither
Right.
you have to place your data labels. Last time when I've created for 2018, I have to choose
Mm.
data labels that should be again outside. I don't have to do
Yes.
anything as such.
Yes.
Okay, so my numbers of clicks are reduced. So you can
Yes.
save your time in this manner.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
now I'll copy this graph again. Now I'll come to PowerPoint and this time I will not press Ctrl V. I'll click on the paste over here.
Right.
Okay. Now I'll
Mm.
be choosing paste special.
Mm.
Now there are two options. As
Mm.
soon as I have clicked on paste special,
Paste.
I
Yeah.
can see
Yeah.
there are two options. First one is paste and second is paste clean. Now
Mm.
when I have pressed Ctrl V into my PowerPoint, that is on the first two graphs.
Right. Mm.
Okay, so
Mm.
these graphs are pasted as a simple paste. That means
Okay.
it is like an object or like a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm.
now you want a graph to be the dynamic one. It means if your graph is changing in Excel,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow you are realizing that your figures got updated.
Mm-hmm.
So your graph should automatically update in PowerPoint as well. So
Right.
in that case, you need to choose the option paste link.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Now you'll click on OK. That's it. So your graph is ready over here.
Hmm.
Okay, I will simply select it and let me align it in the left hand side bottom area. Just give me a second so that, yeah.
Now the format is different little bit.
Yes, color combination is different as compared to the other ones. That's what is generally the problem whenever you are inserting your graph
Hmm.
from Excel to PowerPoint. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
if it is this kind of link, then of course it will always be the different one because it will simply take the original combination.
Right. Hmm.
Okay, so
Hmm.
with this you cannot edit anything over here.
Okay.
Okay, but if
Yeah.
you see that control V, I have various options.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
I can do is, since I will not be able to change the bottom one, the link one.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Hmm.
I can rather change the one that is on top over here.
Hmm.
Okay,
Right.
yes, fine. So
Hmm.
in that manner you can make your colors and everything in the same manner.
Hmm.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now the last one that is present over here, just give me a second. um, yeah, sorry, Shiva, are you there? Shiva, Shiva, are you there? Shiva, 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 are you there? Hello, Shiva, are you there? Shiva, you are there?
Hello.
Hello, yes, you're there.
Ah, yes. Yeah. Now it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me disconnect the chat. Fine. All right. So
Yeah.
now the next thing is we would be creating the graph in the same manner for the year 2020. Okay.
Hmm.
So what I'll be doing is I'll again come to the chart design that is present on top, and I would be simply choosing the chart select data.
Yeah.
I'll delete the previous one range, and
Yes.
I would be simply selecting the new one.
Right.
Fine. I'll click on
Yeah.
OK. So my entire graph has been the updated one.
Hmm.
Oh, I think I have not created it for 2019.
Yeah.
Oh,
Created
yes.
that bottom one is there, no?
No, bottom one figures are not getting matched. I think that figure got changed.
Why? Ah, because you made the 2020, I suppose.
Yes, I think so. So let me check once again. What I'll be doing is I'll come to chart design, select data. So let me put it as this one. Okay. Reason behind it is since I've
Mm.
connected this to graphs, since it is a link. So as
Mm-hmm.
soon as I'll
Oh,
update
it
this
is
link,
changed.
even that
Yeah,
will update.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. True,
Okay.
true, true.
So this is dynamic. That is something we have already concluded. So what
Yeah.
I'll be doing is I'll
Copy
simply,
it and then yeah.
yes. So rather than copying, I'll create a new graph itself. I will
No, no,
select
you
my
copy it and then immediately you can just change the only thing. Yeah. Copy this chart, copy the
okay.
chart in another one, and then change the label. That's it.
Okay, like this you are saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Copy it. Yes.
Okay, yeah, yeah, even
And
that is completely okay.
mm,
So I'll do it. So I'll simply rename this.
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I'll copy this and I would be simply pasting it over here. See, as
Okay.
soon as I've copied and pasted it again, it is taking its own PowerPoint formatting.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
So let me try to label it, get everything in the same position. Yeah, better.
Yes.
Yeah, now this is much better. Okay, so in this manner you can get your graphs in your PowerPoint.
Okay.
Fine,
Yeah.
simple.
Simple. Yeah. Now it's fine.
Now there
Mm,
is I'll enter a new layout, a new slide over here. Now most of the times you don't have to enter four different graphs in one slide, in one layout. Okay,
mm,
you just have to enter one graph and you are mentioning some details about that graph or probably
mm,
one picture. Now the way in which I have entered a graph, even entering picture is very simple in PowerPoint. Now
mm,
what you can do is, let's see how can you enter a picture in PowerPoint presentation and
mm.
how will you enter some text associated with the picture.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what most of the people they are doing is when they are making a presentation, they
Mm,
will simply not choose any other kind of layout. They will
mm,
continue with the one layout only. And what they will do is once this is ready over here, they will
mm,
simply take help of some text boxes to enter the graph area and simply they will come to the insert tab over here and then they will choose pictures.
mm, mm,
Okay,
mm,
what
mm,
people are doing is they are clicking on the picture and let's assume that picture is from this device or maybe the online pictures. Now let me show you some online pictures over here. So
mm.
let's say my picture is something about autumn. So I've
Please
selected
hold
it.
on. Huh? Please hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on for a minute.
Okay, okay.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, Shiva.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, let's assume that I would like to take a picture of autumn over here. So now we have a provision in PowerPoint that we can simply search a picture from net as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we don't have to go to the Google and then we have to download it, and various clicks are not required. PowerPoint has given you inbuilt feature from where you can search your pictures online, but the default search engine that PowerPoint has selected is
Online
the
pictures.
no, not the online one. The search engine is
Bing.
Bing,
Bing. Ah, okay.
not
Bing.
the Google, but
Yeah.
the Bing, because Bing is created by Microsoft itself.
Microsoft. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I've selected autumn over here. Now let's assume that I'm choosing this. So I've selected it as insert. Now,
Right.
moment I've selected it as insert, can you see that this picture has completely covered the layout?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now you
Yeah.
have to take a pain to resize it. Correct?
Right. Yeah.
So I will not choose this option.
Right.
Okay. Now
Okay.
let's see what better can be done over here.
Mm.
Rather than doing that, I'll go to the layout area.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Inside layout area, there is a provision where I can just enter title and content. Okay.
Mm.
This is the
Mm.
second. I'll zoom it for you.
Yeah.
Title and content.
Yes.
Fine.
Right.
Or I can even say content with caption.
Right.
Okay. Then
Mm.
picture with caption. Okay.
Okay. Three.
So
Okay.
there are multiple kinds of layouts are present over here. Now
Right.
this one is better because I need to enter name of the title, then some
Yeah.
content and a
Right.
picture as well. So I'll
Right. Right.
simply click on this option.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now I will simply select this layout. First thing is, let me add a title. Insert picture.
Mm.
So since my title is pretty small, so what
Mm.
I'll do is I'll be simply resizing it on top so that
Mm.
I'll get more space to enter some content. Okay,
Mm.
content
Mm.
means my write-ups basically.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll enlarge this section.
Right.
Fine. Now
Mm.
if you observe, there are so many options present over here.
Mm.
Okay, now
Mm.
one of the options over here is pictures.
Mm.
So I'll click on the option picture over here. Now this is taking me to the picture that is already saved into my laptop. Fine.
Mm.
This
Mm.
is
Right.
a limitation of this method where you need to save picture.
Mm.
Okay, but
Yes.
this is far much better. Why? Let's see.
Because of the capacity, volume.
Not only about volume, but let's see. I'll show it to you. Just give me a second. Okay, Autumn, this is the picture. Now I have selected it and I have inserted it over here. See, did you observe?
Immediately you get.
You don't
Can you
have to
expand it,
resize your
please?
picture.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, you don't have to resize it so much. See, your
Mm.
text area is present over here. It will
Right.
simply be in the layout in the placeholder that is
Right.
present into your presentation. So
Right.
this
Right.
option, selecting picture from this placeholder, is always
Mm.
a better option.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. Fine.
And now you can definitely have some content about your
Mm.
picture.
Mm.
Okay, is it
Yes.
easy to understand?
Yeah. Fine. Fine. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll proceed with the next one.
Next one. Yeah.
Okay, any questions so far?
So far, nothing. Nothing. So
Nothing.
far.
Fantastic. Now let me I'll do is, just give me a minute. I'll disconnect my screen and let
Mm.
me open one presentation for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, just
Yeah.
give me a second. Okay. So Shiva, I'm ready with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, can you see my desktop?
Yes.
Yeah. So I've opened this PowerPoint presentation. Now this is a very old presentation that was inbuilt into your 2007. Okay. But
Mm,
why I
mm,
have opened 2007 presentation right now? Because this is a better example to give to anyone.
mm.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
let's take an example. You are working in a company and you
Mm,
are from HR department.
right.
Okay.
Mm,
Now, HR has various kinds of responsibilities in a company. Now, one of the responsibilities is you can consider this pandemic situation, the COVID situation, okay,
mm,
where
mm.
HR is taking an online session. Fine.
Yeah.
Now, let's assume that HR is giving some online updates about different departments. So right now, HR person who's responsible to give presentation has created a presentation for four different
Mm,
teams or departments. Let's
right.
assume first department is only linked with text, graphics, and pictures kinds of things.
Mm, mm,
Second department is with smart art things.
mm,
Third department is associated with themes and quick styles. And
mm,
fourth one is associated with new layouts.
mm,
So whatever updates are are to be given to the first department is not related with rest three.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
Let's assume that if department one people are looking into presentation, then updates that are there for rest of the three departments are not at all related to them.
mm,
If somebody is from department 3, then that person is not required to be aware of the updates that are for the other three departments.
mm,
Fine. But
mm,
if HR has to make four different presentations for four different departments, then don't you think that HR has to create four different presentations? And always one department is over, then that person has to click on the next presentation and open a fresh presentation.
yes.
Correct?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And all the way, if you'd be observing agenda, this
Mm,
agenda part is common for all the departments.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
So my requirement over here is in one presentation, there are, let's assume, four slides.
mm.
First four slides are common for all the departments,
Okay.
and rest of the 10 slides are different for each and every department.
Okay.
So if you are coming across such a kind of situation, then
Mm,
those four slides which are common, you
mm.
need to enter those four slides in all four presentations.
Okay.
Don't you think that will increase size of your file a lot?
Yeah.
It will
Yes.
consume hard disk space too much.
Yes.
Rather than that, what you can do is you can create those four slides, one common one, into one presentation only, and you can continue with the points that are present over here, something like this. See,
Mm,
first department is text, graphics, and pictures. So whenever first department people are there online with me, so I would be showing slide number 4, 5, 6, 7, only this much.
right.
Slide number 8 should not be displayed to them because their department, smarter department, is different one.
Okay.
If I have a people with smarter department, then I should ignore my slide number 4, 5, 6, 7. Then
Right.
that person should not be able to see these slides, and that
Okay.
person should able to see slide number 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it.
Mm, mm.
Next department is the themes, so they should be able to see content only for them. Okay,
Okay.
so I
Okay.
hope I've given you a proper example.
Right. I understand. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So under such cases, what we need to do is we need to create a different kinds of groups. Okay, and
Mm.
each and every group will be associated with the department name.
Mm.
Okay, now
Yeah.
how will you do it? It's very simple. Into your PowerPoint presentation, one of the options is a slideshow.
Right. So, yeah.
Okay, one of the
Yeah.
tab is slideshow.
Yeah. Mm.
Inside slideshow tab, you have an option in ribbon called as custom slideshow.
Okay.
See this?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now into this custom slideshow, I will be clicking on the link over here. I mean on tab, and currently it is showing me everything is blank because I don't have any kind of slideshow right now.
Right.
Okay. I would be simply clicking on new.
Right.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now, first two slides should be there into each and every presentation.
Yes.
So
First
I
four.
will not, yeah, so I will not give any kind of tick marks to it.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, slide number 3, 4.
Mm.
Okay, even third slide should be there as well. So slide number 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Mm.
All these things are related with the one department, the first department, that is with the name text, graphics, and pictures. So I'll
Right.
give name of the group as
Tech grab.
text, graphics, and pictures. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll click on OK. Moment I've clicked on OK, I'm back to the custom shows windows. In the
Right.
same manner, I would be opening a new group again, and this time I would be selecting name of the departments
Right.
as, or
Right.
maybe name of the slides as Smart Art, Visualize, Slide 10, and Slide 11.
Mm.
Again, I'd be choosing Add. I'll give name of it with the name of the department that is present. Smart
Smart.
Art in my case. Smart Art, and I'll click on OK. Now,
Mm.
next thing is again I'll be clicking on the option new, and this time I'll be selecting themes and quick styles. So let me come over here. Slide number 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I'll
Mm.
click on add again. I think visualize it should not be there. Okay. So
Mm.
by mistake I've entered it over here. I have a
That's
provision
it.
over here that I can select the
Mm.
slide and I can simply remove
Remove.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm.
themes and quick styles.
Mm.
Okay, now I'll
Right.
click on OK again, and finally I would be adding the last department, that is new layouts.
Mm.
All right,
Yes.
so I hope whatever I've done is pretty simple to understand.
Yeah.
Now this has been done, so I will simply clicking on close right now. Now, don't you think my requirement is something? Let's see it over here. If I click on the first department, that is text, graphics, and picture, then it
Mm.
should not open text, graphics, and pictures only.
Mm.
It should start presentation from the first two one. First two slides should be there.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Second thing is, let's assume if I click on text, graphics, and pictures, and moment I come to the last slide, that is the picture this.
Mm.
Okay. And
Mm.
when I'll click on enter, when I'll come to the last one, it should not happen that this is showing end of slideshow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it
Mm.
should show something like end of slideshow, or probably thank you is much better option to be displayed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I'll come to the bottom. I would be adding a new slide over here. Let's say simply the same one. I'll change its layout. This time I'll be choosing the title only, and I'll make this title into the center. Yeah, this is the center, and I'll add thank you. Well, Shiva, what was the shortcut to align it in the center?
Control E. Yeah.
Fantastic. So you do remember it. Very good.
Yeah.
So thank you has been entered over here. So I've increased the size of the font as well. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now again, I'll be going to the slideshow, and along with thank you, what should happen is Shiva, once this thank you is coming up on screen, I should have
Mm.
some kind of link on the page, on this slide, on this layout, that
Mm.
should direct me to slide number 1.
One. Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So what I'll be doing is I'll come to the new slide, that is thank you once again. And this time, now whenever you have opened any website, okay,
Mm.
I'll give you a general example. Let's assume that your account is in HDFC Bank.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
so at times you have to come to the home page,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So there is a link given on the HDFC Bank where you can always come to the home page.
Right.
There is something mentioned as home over there, or
Yeah.
picture of house is there.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct. Correct.
So what I'll do is, let me show you picture of house to be entered over here. Okay. So
Yeah.
what I'll be doing is I'll come to the insert shapes.
Mm.
Now I'll come to the last option. We have already explored this thing, correct?
Yes. Yes. Correct. Correct. Correct.
Okay. So I'll come to the last option, that is action buttons. Can you
Mm.
see in the action buttons there
Yeah.
is
Form.
home already present over here?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll simply click on home button over here.
Right.
Now, home is something that should be there in the bottom over here, so that
Mm.
people should able to see it. Home should not take too much of space.
Mm.
Okay, so I've inserted a very small picture over here. Now,
Mm.
this mouse click and mouse over, we have already covered it last time,
Mm. 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 Mm.
correct?
Mouse
So
click.
this
Yes.
is, yeah. So this is one more advantage that can be used into your PowerPoint presentation.
Mm.
Okay, now this time if somebody is clicking on this, then that person should come to the first slide that is by default present over here.
Right.
Correct? So
Mm.
I will keep it as it is, and I'll simply click on OK.
Right.
Now once this has been done, I'll come to slideshow again, custom slideshow. I'll come to custom shows. Now I'd like to edit each and every group, because that thank you slide, this new slide, should be there in each and every group. So I'll
Right.
select first one, I'll click on edit,
Mm.
I'll come to the last one, add it, fantastic, click on OK, come to smart art, again edit it, and again I will be selecting this last one, that is thank you. I hope whatever I'm doing is absolutely clear to you, Shiva.
Yeah. I'm just. You are adding. So every time you are adding the first two slides and the last slide. Correct.
Yes. Now I could have
Mm.
done it before as well. I could have
Yeah.
added the thank you first, and then initially when I've added these groups, I
Yeah.
could
That
have
time
simply
itself.
selected thank you as well. But
Yeah. Now
it
there is an
happens that
option of
person,
doing that. Yeah.
yeah, because everybody cannot simply understand
Recollect.
that you
Yeah.
need to do it.
Yeah.
Correct? You may
Yeah.
realize it that after making a presentation, you need to do it. So now
Yeah.
you'll click on home. See, you are to the new layouts.
Right.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay. Now, why you are to the new layouts after clicking on this home? Now let's see once again. I'll come to custom slideshow. I'll choose smart art. Okay. See
Yeah.
what has happened. You are back to the slide one.
Smart. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. But we
smart art
have to go to the other four, right?
other four means
That means there are four departments are there. So when I just go in the first, yeah, when I just click that, I just get into the text graphics. Then
correct.
it comes thank you, the first two slides and the text graphics, and then thank you, then come back to smart. Like that should be correct.
It should happen like that. Correct. Yes, you are
Yeah.
absolutely right. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So whenever that should happen, okay.
Mm.
So what you can do is you can come to the custom slideshow again, custom shows, fine. So you
Mm.
need to edit it and you need to insert first slide into each and every one.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
fine. So
Yeah.
first and second. So I'll choose
Right.
add. Now these
Mm.
two things are getting added in the bottom. You may choose this one
Yes.
and
Should
you
be
can
in
say
the
to
first.
make
Yeah.
it up. So even that
Okay.
is a provision. If you are forgetting something, then you can
Yeah.
place that thing in the bottom
Yeah.
or in the center again.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Now I'll choose this one as well. Now I hope you have already got what needs to be done, correct?
Yes. 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 Yes.
So
We
idea
are
is completely clear. Yeah.
we are grouping it now. That
Yes.
means it's custom slide. So and then yeah. One more time, if I see the video, then it'll be much clear to me. No issues at all.
Yes.
Yeah, come fine.
Okay. So I'll do it for themes and quick styles as well. Now the only thing is if there are multiple slides that you need to do it just the way in which I have to do it for 2-1.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't think that there is any kind of shortcut to select both the ones. I don't think so that even shift will work in this case. See, neither shift is working nor control and click is working.
Yeah, only this
So,
up
so
and
you
down.
can choose, yeah, you can choose only one slide at a time to move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe in the upcoming versions of PowerPoint they may give you this feature.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
see, right now we are over here in the new layouts. So now I'll click on this one. See, this starting my presentation from beginning.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
now I think I've made one more mistake over here. That is now let me show it to you. I'll show it to you only for the first one. That is, I should enter this one as well.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll not do it for rest of the things. We can always do it with the help of our presentations with various R&D methods. Okay.
Mm.
Now the
Mm.
most important thing to understand over here is
The grouping.
now grouping part is done, right? Yeah, grouping
Yeah.
is one of the most effective things. But
Yeah.
when you are into this slide, that is your
Mm.
slide number 3.
Mm.
Now the department that is sitting in front of you,
Mm.
you
You
should be
smart.
able to click on that one and only links associated with that should be open,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So I have to give hyperlink over here.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
So what I'll do is I would be simply selecting this text.
Right.
Now how will I give hyperlink?
I don't know.
Okay, there are multiple methods that are present over here. Now, two
Hmm.
methods are already known to you. First one is you can come to the insert one
Insert
and then you can choose
shape.
your actions from here.
Hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
Second one is again you can come to the insert tab and over here there is an option called as link. I'll zoom it for you. So
Hmm.
inside link there is a option called as insert link. So
Hmm.
once you'll
Hmm.
come to insert link, see it is opening insert hyperlink.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Next option is after selecting your entire range of area, you can simply right click and there is a link option as well over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Method that I prefer is shortcut.
Hmm.
Shortcut to insert hyperlink is Control K.
Okay.
Now this shortcut is applicable to your Word as well.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Now
Hmm.
there are different provisions present over here where you would like to give a hyperlink to. Maybe some web page, so that is present over here.
Okay.
Place documents in this one. It means somewhere within this only, or maybe you'd like to give hyperlink to a complete new document.
Hmm. Hmm.
So even that is present, and you can give hyperlink to email address as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, it means if there is an email address, it will open your Outlook if Outlook is installed in your system.
Okay.
Okay, so right
Okay.
now I'll be choosing place in this document and I would be giving link to first one.
Hmm.
I'll click on OK. Now in the same manner, I'll be choosing the second one. Sorry, T has been missed. So let me do it again. I'll simply select entire range, then Control K. I would be choosing the second group, click on OK. In the same manner, I would be selecting the entire third group as well, then again Control K. So it should be related with the third group. Finally, the fourth one. Okay, so new layouts has been selected. Fine.
Yeah.
Now I would be hitting F5. Now I'm already over here. Okay, so
Yes.
I would let's assume that first department is gone and next department that is coming up on my screen is themes and quick styles. So I'll click
Hmm.
on this. It will start my presentation from beginning. See, so whatever is there for themes and quick styles, only that has been displayed. Now I'll
Yeah.
click on the home button. I'll come to the first one. I'll be over here. Okay. Oops. It is showing only themes and yeah. So I did not add that third one. Correct.
Hmm.
I have told you that I've added it only for the first department.
First
So let me
department.
click
Yeah.
on the first one only. Function F5. Yeah. So this slide is missing in rest of the ones.
Hmm.
Okay. So when I'll come over here, I'll click on the home button. Again, my presentation will start from beginning. So I'll be over here. Now, whatever is the next department, I can click it simply from here. So I
Hmm.
should have included this slide as well in the rest of the groups as well.
Right. Right. Right.
Correct?
Right. I got it. I got it. We added only for the first department, not for others. Yes.
Yes. Since method is same, so I thought we will not spend time in adding it and
Yeah.
editing those groups
True,
again.
true. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Is it clear?
Fine. 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 Yeah.
Okay. And now, Shiva, uh, let's assume that a task has been given to you that you need to create a presentation for your office.
Hmm.
Now, you have shown, you have created a presentation, shown it to your boss has approved it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now you are showing this presentation in front of your audience.
Hmm.
This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third, then this is the fourth. Okay, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Now you came to picture this.
Yeah.
Can it happen that what is there in this slide you cannot recollect the content to explain?
Mm.
It means it is a human tendency that we
Yeah.
may forget. Now there is one of the movies created in different kinds of languages in India called as Gajni,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
in Gajni movie, Amir Khan is the hero in Hindi one. I'm not sure who's the hero in South Indian one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the disease that person was, the disease that actor was is suffering from is short-term memory loss. That after
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes he forgets whatever thing has happened before 15 minutes,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So luckily with the grace of God, none of us are facing that problem,
Yeah.
but we always face a problem that is long-term memory loss.
Yeah. Mm.
If we open this presentation, let's assume after a month,
Mm.
we may forget what is content, what is the content of the presentation. It
Mm.
can happen with us, right?
Right.
Now this is the same thing that has happened with you. That is why you told that I need recording of
Yeah.
this training,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. That's
with
it.
the help of that recording, if you'll see that recording, you
Correct.
will be able to understand what has been covered in the entire presentation.
Right.
If you forget a thing, you can always go through the video and you can see what is there in the layout,
Right.
correct?
Yeah.
So in the same manner, if you're forgetting something into your presentation, and at that time if you'll view it, then there is a possibility that you will be able to recover the things
Yeah.
and your presentation will run smoothly,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
But what people are doing now, let's take an example about politicians, or
Mm.
maybe actors going up on a stage, or filmfare awards where you have a person on stage who are describing about different kinds of events that are to be occurred in filmfare award.
Mm.
Okay, what they are doing is they have a piece of paper ready with them, they have their
Yeah.
write-ups ready, so they should not forget the link,
Yeah.
and what is going to come up next, they should not miss that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in order to make help of those write-ups, you have a area below called as click to add notes.
Mm.
Can you see this area?
Yeah. That's right. Yes.
Okay,
Right.
now
Yeah.
you can simply add notes over here. Now let me enter my point number one. So what I'll be doing is, let me come to home tab. I'll choose this. So number one is, first
Well,
thing
how do you
I
add
have,
that insert notes? Huh?
yes.
Insert notes. Okay.
So let's assume, so first thing is, into our PowerPoint presentation, we have started with the basic things. So basic concepts.
Right.
Okay. Then different kinds of layouts were covered.
Right.
Different layouts. Okay. And sorry, next one is adding numbers and bullets. Correct?
Mm.
Fine. Then creating smart arts.
Yes.
So on and so forth. Now there are various things that we have covered in the presentation. I'm just listing few of them. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Now this is possible with teams as well. That is a training to be covered within teams. Now that Amri should be telling you better in future. But
Mm.
what you can do is, into your PowerPoint presentation, inside your view tab, let's assume tomorrow you are going to office. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
tomorrow you'd be going to office and you'd be going giving a presentation in front of your team members. Okay, so
Mm.
your laptop will be connected to a projector.
Mm.
Okay, It may happen that your laptop is with VGA port and with HDMI both, or only with HDMI port, because nowadays new technology is only with HDMI. You don't have VGA ports now.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can connect your laptop with a projector, and you need to come to the slideshow tab.
Mm.
Inside slideshow tab, you need to give tick mark to presenter view. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
And once your presenter view is enabled, you would be
Mm.
simply hitting a slideshow mode over here. I
Mm.
mean, you'd be simply running your presentation. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, once you'll give tick mark to this presenter view, and you'll press F5 or function F5.
Mm.
Generally, this is something that you can see on your screen,
Mm. Yes.
and this is the same thing that audience will be able to see on the projector screen,
Right.
right?
Yes.
But if your laptop is connected with external monitor can be a projector, or it can be your TV screen, or it can be some other screen as well.
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the kind of interface that you'll get on your laptop or desktop is not this. It is what we'll see it over here just now. Just give me a second. Show presenter view. Okay. Can you
Mm.
see when I've selected the three dots? I can see
Yeah.
one of the options over here is show presenter view. Okay.
Screen.
So
Mm.
let's see now how presenter view looks like. See, this is something about presenter view. Now, this is a very good thing that can be applied into your real life.
Mm.
The slide that is present over here, this is the
Mm.
slide that your audience will be able to see. This
See
one.
that. Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Next slide that is about to come into your presentation is listed on the right hand side.
Right. Mm.
And no notes area is about your current slide that your audience can see on screen.
Right.
So for my slide number one, I have not entered any kind of notes because
Yes.
I have it in my mind that I'm not going to forget anything about this slide. Okay.
Mm.
Now
Yeah.
I'll come to slide two. So slide two, again, I have not entered any notes because I remember what I need to explain about the agenda.
Right. Right.
I'm pretty sure about this as well. So I've not entered any kind of notes.
Notes.
Now
Okay.
I come to my next one. So as in when you don't have to click on this option, you don't have to click on this next. Even
Mm.
if you click on enter or maybe spacebar, you'll always get your next slide. Now this time
Yes.
my cursor is over here. Last two times I've clicked on this button.
Right.
Okay. But this time see it over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See my cursor is over here.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes. Yes.
Now, again, there isn't anything, any notes about this one as well. So I'll come to the next one. Now, can you recollect that we have added notes for this butterfly?
Yeah. Correct. Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
till this slide, I cannot see any kinds of notes.
No notes. Yes.
Okay. But for butterfly, now there is a chance that I may forget. So I've added notes for this butterfly. Okay.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I'm here. So I'll click on the next one. See, can you see
Yes.
your notes are present?
Mm. Right. I got it.
Okay.
Mm.
So don't you think that this is a much better option?
Much better option. Yes.
And the best part is this layout that is right now that I'm showing it to you on your screen is not visible to the audience. What your
Mm-hmm.
audience will be able to see is only the slide that is present over here.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're forgetting something and you are recollecting with the help of these points, your seniors will never try to, they will never understand that something you have forgot to explain. You
Mm-hmm.
can simply see your points over here in the notes area, and you can convey it to your audience.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Clear. Clear. Yeah. So
Now,
this one you can just do it present their view like that. You can
present
just
review. Yes, and this is applicable once you have connected your laptop with the projector or with some external screen.
yes.
Okay,
Mm.
because if you're not giving a presentation to somebody right now, let's assume that we are on Teams.
Mm-hmm.
So right
Yeah.
now, this is not work.
Possible. This will
No,
not work.
this is
Yeah.
possible. Absolutely. I'm showing it to you on Teams, right? Correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is possible. Okay. But generally, your online presenter, your online people will be able to see this. However,
Mm.
there is a provision that it can be applied into Teams as well. But for that, Amri should be letting you know how you can do it. Okay.
Okay.
That is a
Okay.
separate session on learning how you can learn your tips and tricks into Teams.
Right. 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 Okay.
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 Now, uh, let's assume I'll come over here. What I'll do is this is my butterfly slide. Okay, I'll hit enter over here, and then I'm typing something, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now I've entered something.
Yes.
Fine.
Mm.
Now, can you read it?
Basic concepts, different layouts, adding number and bullets.
No, I have added a text over here.
I'm not able to read it. Yes, but it is
Okay,
very
so I'll
small.
zoom it. Yeah. Now,
Now also no.
okay. So the only option available is now I have to uh, hit slideshow. That is, I have to hit function F5, and now
Yeah.
you'll be able to read it probably, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it once again. Sorry. Yeah, butterfly. Where is butterfly? Yeah. Can you read it now?
Now with a little bit. No. No also no.
Since you cannot read it now,
Yeah.
so you will try to zoom it like
Yeah.
this.
Now yeah. Yeah.
Now it is
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. We should not continue in the next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID should not continue in the next year. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Mm.
if you are zooming it, so don't you think your rest of the slide is also getting zoomed,
Correct. Correct. Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So what you can do is into your latest version of PowerPoint, when you are in the slideshow mode, you can see this zoom feature over here.
Yes.
Now let's see what is the advantage of this zoom. I'll click on this. See.
Mm-hmm. Only this portion.
Yeah. Okay. In fact, rest of the portion will also elongate, but the thing is, this is slightly a better option because the shortcut that I have used, the maximize and minimize.
Mm.
Okay, by default, if your key is getting hit that area, that uh, Windows and +1, then only
Mm.
it will be activated. Okay,
Right.
and
Yeah.
sometimes if your laptop is connected with external projector, some of
Mm.
these features may not work properly. So in that
Right.
case, your PowerPoint itself has a zoom feature that is present over here.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
now how many slides are there into my presentation?
19.
20 slides.
20. 20.
20.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now let me run it. Now let's assume I'll open a presenter view. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is there, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now this is your next slide, next slide, next slide, next slide. Now this butterfly one came into picture, and now you can recollect that these are the points that you have added about the slide, and you
Yeah.
can simply refer to it and you will be able to continue with the presentation, correct?
Right.
Now you came up to the next one. Now visualize came into the picture. Then this is the business process. Again, this is the business process.
Yeah.
Now, this business process is with the words operate, support, optimize, and change.
Mm.
Now you can recollect, now you are aware what needs to be covered in the slide. So you have explained it to your participants,
Mm.
correct?
Yeah.
Now, when you are on to the next one, that is, before you are to the next one, currently you are over here, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Now you can see that this is the next one that will come up on the screen.
Correct.
But when you're explaining about this, now there is in your mind, oh, what was the content of this? I did
Mm.
not add any points about it as well, and I cannot recollect what I am about to explain it to my audience.
Okay.
Can it happen?
Can happen. Yes. May
Yes,
happen.
it can happen that you have even forgot to enter points about a slide.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, if this is the next one coming up on your screen and you are completely blank,
Mm.
so do you think is it a good thing that a
Mm.
presenter is forgetting about a presentation? Do
It's
you
not
think
good. It's not
it's
good.
it's it's not good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so very smartly, what you can do is when you are over here, when
Yeah.
you are explaining something about a process. Now, let's try to understand that I am explaining something to you.
Yes.
Okay, very
Yeah.
smartly, I will come up on my screen and I will simply click on this option that is see all slides.
Mm.
And smartly, I need to click over here. As soon as I'll
Okay.
click over here, this one
Mm.
that was there on my screen, my audience will be able to see only slide number 10. My
Right.
audience will not be able to see all these slides.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when my this presentation is over, when my this presentation about this slide is over, I
Mm.
will not click on slide number 11. I will simply click on slide number 12 because I remember the content of slide 12.
Right.
Okay, so you can
Mm.
simply skip your slide as well.
Okay.
Okay, so this is
Okay.
another trick that you can apply in your presentation.
Okay.
Plus, can you see that whenever I would like to highlight anything, I'm highlighting it with the help of the circles, correct?
Yeah.
Into your PowerPoint, you have a different kind of highlighter that is called as laser highlighter. Once you click on the pen, this laser highlighter will activate. Now you want your audience should focus on Lorem ipsum. So you can simply highlight this word like this.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's assume if you would like to highlight a statement, then you can use this highlighter and you can even choose different color over here. In color, you if you want, you may choose fluorescent green and you would like to highlight this word style to match. See,
Mm. Right.
okay.
Yeah.
So you need to explore this a bit. It is very simple to understand.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll discard it since I don't need these notations.
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
So far, nothing. So far, okay. Anything is
Okay.
hard to recollect. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are some of the things that can be done into your PowerPoint presentation. And
Okay.
one more thing. Uh, see, I'll come to the first one. And now I'll come to the transitions.
Mm.
Inside transitions tab that is present over here, there are different kinds of transitions present over here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let me choose a transition called as curtains.
Mm.
See
Yeah.
how it looks like.
It's good.
Okay, then there are various kinds of transitions. Let's assume that you are over here. You want to go to the next slide, you will simply come over here and you would be applying crush. See, this will
Okay.
go. See it once again. This is to the slide number 3. Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is the first one where we have applied the curtains, because this is the initial one. Curtains are always opened in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is normal. See.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Or that is bit funnier one that I've showed you. However, this kinds of transitions are not applied in your commercial into your corporate world. But however, rather than choosing this one, you may choose always this one, peel off.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
absolutely fine.
Yeah. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
See, I'll show it to you once again. This is the initial one. Curtains are open. Now you'll come to the second one. See, now next page is turning up. It is a pretty simple one. You have notepads like that
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
are always flipping your page. So this is the
Yeah.
flip one,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
There are various kinds of animations that are present over here. Let's
Yeah.
assume now I've showed you something about Leva that is associated with school. So if
Mm.
there are some primary students and there is a presentation for them, then I can simply apply this origami that will give them some funny kind of appearance. See.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you need
Yeah.
to explore these applications as well a bit, and you'll be
Okay.
able to understand that what kind of things are to be used in a corporate life.
Okay. Fine. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll stop with the session then.
Yes. Right. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so you'll be
Okay.
getting recordings of all these things from Amrish.
Okay.
And if you have any queries associated with PowerPoint, please feel
Yeah.
free to approach me. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
or you can even ask your doubts to Amrish or Amardeep as well. Even they would be
Okay.
assisting you.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
So
Thank
I
you.
hope did you enjoy both the sessions on
Yeah. Yeah.
PowerPoint?
Both the sessions. Yes. Yes. That's right. Yes.
And do you think these things are effective for you?
Yeah, effective. Yes. Only after just recording watching the thing again and again, take notes and then apply it, then it'll
Uh-huh.
be effective. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
So,
Bye.
thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Okay. Night.
Bye.